National webinar on patent drafting, which is organized by Sanatana Research and Training Institute, a unit of Sanatana Sampradhisthana, Mysore, in association with Rotary Club of Mysore West. Prayer is an action. It is a process of talking to God with energy in order to achieve a purpose. So let us begin this webinar by seeking the blessing of the Lord Almighty. Vakratunda Mahakaya, Koti Surya Samaprabha,
Nirvignam Kurme
Deva, Sarva
Sarvakareshu
Sarvada.
Sarvada.
Now I request Dr. Ramchandra CG, the Managing Director of Sanatana Research and Training Institute, to welcome and introduce the speaker of today's webinar. I also request him to welcome all the guests and the participants. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. A very good morning, one and all. I take this opportunity on behalf of Sanatana Research and Training Institute, which is an unit of Sanatana Sampradhisthana, Mysuru, to welcome today's speaker, Dr. P. Sivasankaran, Associate Professor, Manakula Vinayakar Institute of Technology, Pondicherry, and today's guest, Dr. Raghavendra Prasad, MD, and the President, and Sri Dinesh Kumar, Secretary, Rotary Club of Mysore West, participants from different parts of the country. The vision of our institution is to lead the frontier of educational training and research activities on an international tie-up. Mission of our institute to develop necessary skill set among pupils of all educational hierarchy, to conduct in-house research activities on an industrial scale. The main objectives of our institutions are to train tutors in various upcoming educational domains, to empower training fraternity on various research platforms, to conduct programs on various societal needs. And coming to today's speaker, let me introduce today's speaker first. Dr. P. Sivasankaran has obtained a BE degree in mechanical engineering from Pallavan College of Engineering, Kanchipuram, and ME in industrial engineering from Tyagaraj College of Engineering, Madurai. He has obtained his PhD in industrial engineering from Anna University in the year 2015. He is having total 10 years of teaching experience in various cadres and currently is working as associate professor at Manakula Vinayakar Institute of Technology, Pondicherry. Dr. P. Sivasankaran has published a total about 35 papers in reputed international and national journals, and also presented many papers in international conferences. He has published books on quality management, process planning and cost estimation, managerial economics, and computer integrated manufacturing, automation for excellence, etc. He has organized 15 workshops and guest lecturers on recent technological advances in the area of industrial engineering. He is a peer reviewer and editorial board member for various reputed international journals. He is a life member of Indian Institute of Industrial Engineering, Mumbai, IAENG USA, and Teaching and Educational Research Association, Eurasia Research. He is proficient in software such as Design for Assembly, AutoCAD, Robotic, etc. He has guided various academic projects for UG and PG students. He is regularly applying for projects or seminar grant, FDPs and HTTPS under various schemes of DST, CSIR, NSNTM and AACTE. He has carried out a novelty research on the work titled Comparison of jute and sisal fiber reinforced composites using crushed PCB with the support of C Intel Services, Chennai. He has actively participated in various FDPs, national and international workshop, HTTPS at various institutions. He has delivered guest lectures at the institutional level and also at reputed industries on the topics related to software applications and other industrial engineering areas. So this is the brief introduction about today's speaker. And coming to today's the webinar is concerned. So it's as always I used to tell this. So the platform, whatever we are creating here, is a knowledge sharing platform. A beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you. That's why we should never stop learning. When we stop learning, then we stop growing. Learning gives creativity, creativity leads to thinking, and thinking provides knowledge, and knowledge makes us great. So, knowledge is divine, knowledge is powerful, and it should be shared. This is what we are trying to do it. Coming to today's topic, patent drafting. A patent is the granting of a property right by a sovereign authority to an inventor. This grant provides the inventor exclusively rights to the patented process, design, or invention for a designated period in exchange for a comprehensive disclosure of the invention. They are a form of incorporeal right. A patent is a form of intellectual property. That's what IP or whatever we call intellectual property right. Intellectual property that gives its owner the legal right to exclude other from making, using, or selling an invention for a limited period of years in exchange for publishing and enabling public disclosure of the invention. The patent system is designed to encourage inventions that are unique and useful to society. There are three types of patents, like utility patents, design patents, and plant patents. A patent application needs to describe an invention completely, and if you are really are entitled to a patent, then at least some aspect of your invention is new and non-obvious, which means that here here before is it has not existed. So procedure for patent registration in India is concerned. The step one says write down the invention, that is idea, or it might be a concept also, with as many details as possible. This is the first step. The second step, include the drawings, diagrams, or sketches in supporting to your idea or the concept for explaining the working of the invention. The third step is check whether the invention is patentable subject matter or not. So, and today's national webinar, the patent drafting. So, you will be getting the information about the introduction to patent process, the types of nomenclature that has to be given, and the detailed steps in applying and procedures, types of filing forms and documents for filing, and one case study will take the sample of drafting. So these are all the main contents of today's national webinar. So with this, I wish all the participants will have a fruitful interaction with the speaker. Once again, thank you and all. Over to you, Prashant.
Thank you, sir. Now I request today's guest, Dr. Raghavendra Prasad, MD, President, Rotary Club of Mysore West, to say a few words about today's webinar. Over to you, sir. Dr. Raghavendra Prasad, MD.
I think he might be facing a network issue.
Network issues. Start the session.
Okay, we'll proceed,
now
Prashant.
I request Dr. P. Sivashankaran, the Associate Professor, Manakula Vinayagar Institute of Technology, Pondicherry, to start his session. Over to you, sir.
So very good morning to one and all present. I am Dr. P. Sivashankaran, working as Associate Professor, the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Manakula Vinayagar Institute of Technology, Pondicherry. Today's webinar will be focused on the patenting process in India. So many of the educational institutions today they are giving more importance for research and development. So as a part of R&D, patent filing or drafting is said to be one of the important role in all engineering educational institutions. Now, the outline will be in this form. So what do you mean by a patent called as? So what are the things that can be patentable or not patentable? And what are the basic documents which are mandatory to be filed for a patent application? And what are the different types of forms, the documentation forms that are required, and the cost involved for each forms to be paid to the IPR office, and sample patent documents which I did it along with my students for the project title uh, recycle of waste plastics using pyrolysis method using fly ash content bagasse and so now we will move on to the basic introduction of a patent drafting process. So as the coordinator of the workshop said, the patent is coming under the intellectual property right. So it is nothing but giving the authority to the concerned individual for his invention. If an individual do something different, more unique compared to other existing work, so in order to protect the basic rights of the individual, so the patent is granted by the IPR. So what are the basic essentials of a patent? So these are the following things to be considered. So the method should be novel in nature. It should not be more or less similar to the existing domain. Okay, at least some variation you need to bring in the by means of novelty. And the demonstration of the work should be done with step-by-step manner, and it should be a social usage. The product, the patent available in the product form should be in the form of a social usage purpose. And if possible, industrial application also we can bring into the product. As an example, I can say my own work with the present final year students. So this I'm going to explain in the last few slides, the sample, the case studies, how to type, how to draft a patent, the provisional patent and the complete specification of patent drafting. So in that time, I will be giving you more elaborate details. So now, what is the invention or what is the novelty that are to be applied in a product form that are to be patentable? So let us take an example, recycle of waste treatment plant. This is a 3D model of waste treatment plant. Okay, so here we can extract the fuel by heating the waste plastics along with the bagasse and the fly ash. So thereby we can feed the fuels to the vehicle at a very cheap cost. Nowadays, a petrol, diesel, these are considered to be become obsolete. So during the fuel crisis problem, so we can able to work in an alternate way by recycling the existing waste. So this is the plant which they designed using CATIA model. So who can file a patent application? Either as a single individual without the support of patent attorney, or we can have a tie-up with a third party as a patent attorney. So if you convey your idea, all such things in a very legible manner, so the third person, the consultant can work for the particular individual in order to get the patent from the IPR authority. So where to file a patent application? If you are an Indian resident, so these are the four jurisdiction, the places. So as a native of Pondicherry, my jurisdiction place lies nearby Pondicherry, that is Chennai. So likewise, that depends upon the nature of business where we are working. Accordingly, we can select the territorial jurisdiction location for patent application. These are the four places in India. If it is an international patent, if you want to do something in India, you have a dedicated service center in India for filing an international patent. And these are the process, general, the operation process to be followed during the patent of drafting. First thing, similarity search or novelty search. Okay, so the example which I have given you in the previous slide, recycle of waste to plastic. Suppose you want to go for a patent application for the similar work, so you have to use a Google patent as a reference trademark, type this keyword of your invention and find out the similarity, whether your invention and the existing invention, how far that is different, both in terms of the the principle, the working mechanism, okay, the design idea, everything. If it seems to be different, then you can go for preparation of document specification, that is patent specification. Okay, so this is the first and most important stage, novelty search. If it found to be same, similar, then we have to change certain the components or variable, okay, so that we can avoid some kind of issues or problem which will be troubling you in future, right? So if it found to be not same, then you can confirm that the novelty search, after fulfilling the novelty search, you can prepare the patent specification. So here it can be of two types under patent specification: provisional filing and complete filing. Okay, so under filing of patent application. Then the fourth one is a publication of patent application. After drafting your ideas, the sketches, all other details, then we need to submit the draft to the IPR office. So they will be publishing your idea in their website, the IPR website, and later the published documents will be sent for allotment of examination. Their technical field expert committee will be reviewing the published documents submitted by the individual applicant. Then they will set the questionnaire that is called as a first examiner report. The expert committee will be forwarding the first examiner report to the corresponding inventor mail ID. It is the responsibility of the inventor to react to the queries, the technical queries asked by the expert member. Or if they wish to come straight away to the IPR office, they can go in front of the panel member, they can demonstrate the work. Then last, if everything finds fit, if it is unique, novel in nature, the last stage is grant of patent. So these are the series of operations that are carried out in patenting process. Now let us see what are the different types of patent application that are followed by the IPR office. So mine is ordinary patent application. So initially, every individual, when they are starting as a fresh applicant, so they can go for ordinary, the patent provisional specification. So that will be for a period of 1 month. Okay, so the result for the provisional patent will be known within 1 month after submitting the idea alone, tentative idea alone. The next is the complete specification. After getting the date, priority date of provisional filing, so from the provisional date within 1 year time period, So we need to file the complete specification application with the elaborate experimental model, the concept of your invention by giving claims. Claim is nothing but act of the preserving your invention. So that tells that you are the first and true owner for that particular invention in India. Then patent of addition. Suppose you want to add an assignee or with in your invention or a partner, so you can give a request to the IPR office. So there are a lot of formalities. For that, we need to file form number 30 for making some corrections, additional database in the existing draft. Then conventional application. If an inventor files in the conventional country, either India or any foreign nation, so that is said to be a conventional application. An application under patent cooperation treaty, that is an international application, right? So these are the different the classification of patent application. The next, what are the stages involved in the patent? So first thing, we need to file our idea, okay, and get the registration number, that is a patent application number. And next thing, we need to publish in journal, official journal, as stated by the IPR website. Then examination will be conducted depending on the work submitted, and examination report, if any objection submitted by any other person, for example, if your work and the third person work seems to be similar, so they will try to oppose your the grant by filing objection. So in that case, you need to defend what kind of novelty you added in your work. So based on that, acceptance or rejection will be carried out. If the patent is granted, that will be valid for nearly 20 years from the earliest date of filing. Okay, so in between that the 20 years, if you want to outsource your idea, so with the prior permission, okay, the person from industry or any other private party can contact the concerned individual for doing a collaborative research activity. Right. So now we will see the various operation mechanism, what is provisional specification and what are the forms or documents to be prepared for provisional specification in this stage. So the provisional specification is nothing but if a person having only a concept with him, not full details about the invention, only objective of the problem statement, okay, no design or any working model. So that initially he can provisionally register his idea with the support of IPR. Okay, so that we can able to finalize the priority date of the provisional registration. Okay, from the priority date, the complete specification is mandatory, that within 1 year time period we need to fill up the entire details of the invention. Next, after completing the provisional specification, suppose if you fail to submit the complete specification on time within 1 year, so the provisional application will be cancelled without any prior notice. So as per the rule of IPR. So the basic purpose of filing the provisional application is to get an earlier filing date. Okay, so in future, if any problem arise from any other third party, so using the priority filing date, you can claim that you are the first true inventor for your work, right? So what are the contents to be drafted under provisional specification? So title, a description about the features of the invention. Description is nothing but a short abstract of your invention. And it is not necessary to explain the manner of performing the invention, and not necessary to put the claims in the provisional specification. If your idea is not complete, so no need to put the provisionals, that is in provisional specification, no need to mention claims. Then complete specification should be based on the provisional specification document. So that is to be done within 12 months. If it is not filed, so again for your kind notice that the provisional specification application will be rejected. If you want to make it accepted, then you have to file a petition so that they will reconsider your provisional specification. Suppose very late, after 1 year or 1.5 years, you are submitting your complete specification, you need to file the petition. Okay, only then they will take your provisional specification taken into further notice. Then next phase, after completing the initial filing idea, then the detailed the layout of your invention that comes under the complete specification. So the complete specification is a finalized draft or a document of your invention with the claims. Here, the inventors who have finalized their invention prefer to be complete specification. So the provisional specification, you have to pay a fees of rupees 1,750 by submitting Form 1. Form 1 is nothing but patent application form. So for Form 1 alone, the cost is needed. So when during the registration, the provisional registration process. So the complete specification will describe the nature of invention with reference to the technical, the sketches that is required. And we have to disclose the best method, the tool that has to be used by the applicant by stating with the clients to be defined in order to protect your invention. Then the specification should be written in a very ordinary, easy language, understandable language, so that a non-technical person verifies the document, so they can able to understand what the invention you have mentioned in the complete specification draft. So the documents to be filed for the complete specification. So form number 2, that is title of the subjective matter. So form 2, which tells about the technical drafting of details. Whereas in provisional specification also, we will submit both form 1 and form 2. Whereas in form 2, we will write only the abstract and the basic principle, the laws. So whereas the claims will not be mentioned in form 2 under provisional category. But here in complete specification, we need to give the claims along with the field of invention of, so which field that belongs to and the state of prior art. So we need to compare the existing invention and the proposed the invention of your work, an objective of the proposed invention, the statement of invention, and the description by means of an experimental model with the sketches. So these are the 7 points that are to be considered for complete specification. Now coming to the list of documents that are to be prepared for filing a patent application. So generally covering letter is must. So we need to write the letter to the patent coordinator by filing all this list of documents, application form, that is form 1, provisional or complete specification, that is form 2. So first time you are applying provisional means then the same form number 2 we can use it. Okay, but here we can give only the idea. Again, I'm giving a note to the participant. In provisional specification, we can register only our idea, not the full complete details. Whereas in complete specification, along with the idea, we can continue the entire the drafting of ideas till the product, final product output. If the provisional specification is filed, so we need to follow the complete specification within the stipulated period, along with the drawing and the abstract of the invention. Then undertaking form, in complete specification, we need to submit form number 3, undertaking form. Okay, so here your patent number, that is application number, the date of filing number, and the current status of the patent application, whether it is an ordinary application or a foreign application. So we need to put a tick mark in the corresponding column. Then declaration of inventorship, form number 5. Okay, so the inventor residing in the conventional country in India. Okay, so in the particular educational institute address. So you want to mention the institute working address, okay, and your name and the title of the invention. Okay, so everything's to be mentioned in form 5. Okay, right? Or if you need to have a power of attorney, a patent agent for the college, so you can recruit a third person, a consultant. So through management support, so you can add that power of attorney name also in the form 5. Okay. So what are the mode of payment? Either you can go by demand draft or check or online payment. But normally they expect check, demand draft for paying the fees for the patent application. So these are the most important, the mandatory forms to be carried out by an inventor. Okay, so now I will tell you what are the documents to be filed in both the provisional and the complete specification, one after the other. So first let us take the provisional filing of application. So first form 1 and form 2, only these two forms under the provisional filing of the patent we need to submit along with the fees of 1,750 rupees for form 1. Okay, then under complete specification, once form 1 is getting registered in their database, no need to resubmit form 1 in complete specification. Directly you can start from form 2. So instead of provisional, you can construct the detailed explanation, the layout of your invention. So within 1 year, by filing form 3 along with the form 2, form 5, and most important thing, form 18 and form 18A. Form 18 is for request for examination. Okay, so form 18A, if you want to get the examination report within quick 1 year, so you can file 18A. But the fees is same, 4,400 for both form 18 and form 18A, right? Then form 26 is a desirable thing, authorization of patent agent. Okay, if your college finding some patent agent from outside, so you have to file form 26. Okay, then form 9 is a publication form. During complete specification, you need to submit along with the publication form. Suppose you want to get the publication within 1 month very fast, then yearly publication fees of 2,750 rupees along with the form 9, you need to submit in complete specification category. Then form 30. Okay, suppose any general matters you want to add, so these are considered to be miscellaneous information, right? So it is a full, the complete cycle, the timeline to be followed under a patent process. So whatever I told you in the previous couple of slides, it can be represented by a block diagram. So the provisional and the complete specification. Okay, so the provisional specification, followed by that we need to do the complete filing within 12 months. Then publication after 18 months, after doing the complete specification, we need to wait for 18 months for publication. You have another choice, express publication. So you no need to wait for 18 months. So in that case, you can file form number 9. So that, as I told you earlier in the previous slide, within 1 month, your data will get published in the IPR official website. Okay, or if you don't want form 9, then you have to wait for 18 months after filing the complete document. Okay, so after publishing, then the next one is request for examination. So this will take a 48 months. After 48 months, you will get the query from the concerned expert from IPR team. So you need to answer to the queries asked by the, as mentioned in the first examiner report. Okay, so based on that, they will try to decide whether to order for a grant or not. Okay, these are the process carried out for the patent in Indian. And what are the charges applicable for the patent forms? So form 1, which charges around rupees 1,750 rupees, and these forms are cost is not required. So for publication, form number 9, yearly publication, it requires around 2,750 rupees, and form 18, examination form, rupees 4,400. So these are the mandatory, the cost elements we need to pay in the during the provisional filing and the complete filing. In provisional filing, form 1 is enough. You need to pay only for form 1. Whereas when you are going for a complete filing, form 2 to form 18, these documents we need to file. Okay, for form 9 and 18, we need to pay the amount as mentioned here. An action plan for collaborative research and patent filing. So if your institution want to set up an internal patent committee, that is forming a committee with the faculty working in a various department, for example, mechanical engineering, electrical and electronics, EEE, robotics and automation department, okay, food technology. Likewise, there are many departments in a particular educational institution. So as per the principal head of the institution direction, so he can be an overall patent chief. Principal can be a chief, the head of the committee. So he can constitute an internal the team within the institution. So what they can do, they can interact with the outside the people, the patent attorney. So based on the document prepared on their own, that can be getting clarified with the experienced the consultant, outside consultant. If any mistakes are done in that drafted form, that can be corrected by either internally and also clarifying with the external person, so that the quality can be much improved. So the chance of getting a patent grant can be maximized or not. So in this way, each and every educational institution can set up an internal or external committee on their own wish. And monthly meeting can be arranged for this purpose as a part of the R&D work. And we can identify the theme, latest technological theme. As per the requirement, the institution can host a competition for the students for submitting the idea formulation. And based on that, the internal committee member, the faculty members, that can scrutinize their ideas, and they can form a team of young dynamic students with under the guidance of faculty mentor, and they can do patent search and patent filing internally, and arranging for discussion with the team of faculty while they are going for implementation, and identify the prospective students and assigning them as a project, and finally implement the project for the project implementation and arrangement can be done for a periodical review, and we can bring it as a final product in a more demonstrable, workable form. So these are the action plan can make as an educational institution. So in my college where I'm working, Manakula Vinayagar Institute of Technology, so they have formed an internal the committee comprising of a head of the institution and 2 senior the persons, one from mechanical department, another from EEE department. So what they used to do in the same similar manner. So every month they used to conduct a periodical meeting. You will identify the hardcore, the technical team, the latest the technical team in engineering, and based on that they will give you as a project to the student by scrutinizing the feasibility, and that will be considered for making as a demonstrative product in the final stage. Now I will give some of my work which I drafted during both the provisional and the complete specification. So this is the sample document for my work, recycle of waste plastics using pyrolysis method. So first thing, we need to file form 1. So this is the format as mentioned by the IPR office, application form, patent application form. So here we need to fill up the team details and the department name and the college name. Okay, and we need to mention whether it is an ordinary application or convention or an international application. So it is an ordinary application. So we need to select the particular column by mentioning a tick mark. And next one is form 2. So here during the complete specification, here there are 2 columns, provisional and the complete specification. So if after provisional registration, we need to enable this particular box, complete specification. So here we need to draft the description of the pyrolysis setup. Okay. Then the detailed drawing sketch and the claims here. Okay. So the claim stays related to the design of the work. And finally, the abstract. So this is my final published document. The grant is not yet finished. It will take another 2 or 3 years, depending on the suitability. If everything finds good, they will decide whether to grant for the particular work or not. So after publishing, you will be getting a document like this, a priority date of filing and publication date with the title, name of the invention, and the list of forms submitted during provisional and complete filing, and name of the applicant and the team members, the college address. So everything will be displayed in the publication draft. So next one is the examination stage. That will take around 48 months, as I mentioned earlier in the previous slide. So I thank all. With this, I end the today's lecture. I thank all the participants for their patience listening on the pattern, the drafting process. And also I thank the coordinator in charge of the program for giving me the opportunity to share my few basic thoughts, experience about the pattern drafting procedure followed in Indian nation. So in India, the time period for getting a patent will take around 8 years to 10 years. It has to pass all the legal formalities as compared to other countries. So that is one of the limitation in our nation. So it has to pass all the legal formalities. So the percentage of acceptance will be very least in our Indian country. Every year there are several lakhs and lakhs of the patent application are being submitted, but out of which very few are getting granted based on the originality, the novelty. So with this, I end my closing remark. If any queries, you can raise your queries in the chat box, or you can ask me by unmuting the mic.
Thank you, sir. If any participant is having any question or query or clarification, please unmute yourself and directly interact with the resource person. The platform is open to all now.
So that option is given to you. You can unmute yourself. Anybody wanted to ask any question or clarifications, you can directly ask to speaker.
Somebody has asked a question, can we file patent ourselves or should be through agent? Sir, it is the individual wish. What I did on, I can share my view. So I have not approached the third party or a patent agent. So my college wishes me to do on my own, so without consulting the agent. But later some mistakes, flaws, some silly errors I made it. So based on the experience, I learned it gradually. So some of the following mistakes are institution address. So a Manakula Vinayagar Institute of Technology, since there is no space, I made it as a short form, MIT. But in the same abbreviation, there are many college MIT in India. In Chennai, MIT Krompet, Anna University, Manipal Institute of Technology, so many in the same abbreviation, so many educational pioneer institutions are there. So later, head of the institution advised me to change the error. So by filing form number 13, by adding the institution address with the full form, Manakula Vinayagar Institute of Technology, Pondicherry. So these are some of the confusion that will lead to the individual in the later stage. So I did it on my own without any experience. So these are the blunder mistakes I made. But if you don't have, if you're very uh, if you don't have particular idea, then you can go for a patent agent. No need to worry about whether individual can able to do or only the patent agent can support you. Okay, it depends on the individual's wish. Even a center for a service in India in Form 1, even that column also I left unblank. That is, I have not filled it. So again, they called me through phone and I submitted the same form number 13 by along with the covering letter by adding the college address. So these are some of the mistakes individual will do when they are doing on their own self without the guidance of the agent. Then later, now they recruited a senior agent from the southern side of Tamil Nadu. Now they have decided to go on the support of the patent agent. These are due to lack of experience and knowledge. Mistakes will be committed. So no need to worry about the problem or the error what you are doing. It is an experience. Later you can improve yourself.
So any more questions from anyone? Feel free to clarify your doubts or questions. So if there is no further questions, you can to continue, Prashant.
Okay, sir. Sir, one clarification I need. The thing is, if we design a particular product and apply for patent, and if any further modification happens for the same product in the coming over a period of time, maybe in the next year, so both can be applied with the patent, or only the one with the improved one will be getting the benefit?
Improved one will be the getting benefits. The design patent is a separate thing. Mine is a product. My people developed a skeleton model of the waste treatment plant. It is a product prototype. Design is nothing but it is not a product type. You will have a image of your creation. They will check the dimension measurement. If the same thing exists in any other work, so that will not be accepted. So that is the thing to be noted in design pattern. And the period of granting design pattern is very short. Within 1 month, we can get it. Product, it will take 8 years, as I told you earlier, 7 to 8 years. But within a short period, a design pattern can be granted. But we need to fulfill the novelty in the design. So it should not be a copy work of any other existing similar work. Even the dimensions, the external appeal, we need to make it as more different. Okay, even though the principal mechanism are there, so we need to protect by giving some change in the outlook, external modification of the design.
Thank you, sir. Any more questions? Now I request Dr. Ramchandra Siji, the Managing Director of Sanatana Research and Training Institute, to summarize today's webinar. Over to you, sir.
First of all, let me thank Dr. P. Sivasankaran for accepting our invitation to give more information about today's topic, patent drafting. I thank once again for your the gracious time which you have spent with us to give more knowledge about patent drafting. And coming to his today's the webinar, so he has given at the beginning, he has given the details about the patent, what exactly a patent, and what are the essentials requirement for a patent to draft a patent. He has given details information, and who can file the patent application. So, and what are all the patent process which are involved through a detailed example. He has given stage by stage how we have to apply what are all the different stages involved in applying a patent, and how to file a patent, and what are all the different application we need to file, that is patent applications in detail. He has given information, and what are the stages which are involved. So after the submitting a patent application, and like a provisional specification, so what are all the details to be included in that. Once that is passed, the complete specification, so how to complete that, and what are the major contents of the complete specification with examples he has given, so it's very easy for us to understand. And the main thing is what are the documents that is required for filing a patent application. So this is also he has given with an example he has given, and different forms of filing a patent, and the entire patent process, what are the steps involved, and time frame for different kind of the patents. He has given that information, and what are the charges which are applicable for the patent forms, so for like form 1, form 9, and form 18. So that's what he has given, and entire sample documents which he has applied for to file a patent, he has shown to us. So almost all of us, we have gathered the information whatever he has shown to us with examples. Definitely it will be helpful for us, those who are interested to file a patent. So all the entire insight information he has given. So with this, I conclude today's the webinar patent drafting. So in future also we'll try to give more and more the learning the platforms will create to share the knowledge. So once again, I thank everyone. So to you, Prashant.
Thank you, sir. Gratitude is the essence of humanity. Now I thank today's speaker, Dr. P. Sivashankaran, Associate Professor in Mechanical Engineering, Manakula Vinayagar Institute of Technology, Pondicherry, for accepting our invitation to be the resource person of today's webinar and delivering a very useful information on patent drafting. Thank you very much, sir. I thank Dr. Ramchandra CG, the Managing Director of Sanatana Research and Training Institute, Dr. Raghavendra Prasad MD, President of Rotary Club Mysore West, and Shri Dinesh Kumar, Secretary Rotary Club of Mysore West, for their involvement in organizing this webinar. I also thank Shri Lokesh CG, President, Dr. Shantaraja Aras, and Srimati Bhagya Gopal, Board of Trustees, Sanatana Samprathisthana, for the support extended in organizing this national webinar. Finally, I thank all the participants for your active participation in this webinar. Thank you one and all.